Greetings, my beloved Soul Tribe. Welcome back for another activation with Simi. I'm Simi. I'm so grateful to be of service to you today. So I just came back from Bali, a month of Bali and then also Singapore, and then just arrived yesterday back in Hong Kong. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Hong Kong, but it is a very vibrant city, very mega city, if you will. Yeah, so it took me a bit of adjustment, and also coming from Ubud, which is such a chill, very spiritual, very activating, but very yin kind of space, back to the mega city. I was initially a bit worried, my human self is like, oh, am I gonna adjust well to it? But then since I landed yesterday and had really good sleep at my home, I really sense the very vibrant energy of the city. So I thought I would create this activation for you, because it's a really sunny day, bright summer in Hong Kong today, blessed, and I can really sense the theme of king or queen codes coming to me. When we think about queens or king codes, many people using these terms these days, many coaches, many healers, and I personally took a bit to consider the term, and I prefer the term empowerment codes, because it's easy for people to understand when you say king or queen. They have this picture of what this person means. They have power, they command the room or any space that they're in, and they're sovereign. And although I do find it a bit, it also has a connotation of somebody bestowing the power onto oneself, meaning, it's all the power going to this one person, historically. And also, or maybe like God bestowed the power of this person. That's why they're a ruler of some sort and they're privileged, right? I think the 5D New Earth codes for this is actually bigger than that. It is to empower oneself by recognizing and be aware of that they are source themselves. Not even, source giving you power to, be a powerful self, but you are source. So you're creating from that perspective, but also grounding it into the lower dimension reality, aka the 3D reality. So to be an expert in creating on a multidimensional level, and also fluent in the language of just mastery, should I say, mastering, all levels, like that is a quote unquote queen or king codes activated person, like embodied person for me. So I want to tap in to our collective guides and see what can they guide us to embody these codes. So today's activation would be about activating and integrating with the soul aspects of you that already know this. So it is a 5D empowerment source creatrix activation, basically. So without further ado, let's go into it. So I invite you to just be open to receive, do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable, preferably listening to this in a quiet space, undisturbed, so you can fully just open and receive. You can take a sip of water to help you be hydrated and help the energy move. When you're ready, slowly closing your eyes. Take a few nourishing breaths. with the gratitude that we gather today, and we're receiving these codes to help us ground in empowerment into all our realities, and let go. Take a few more deep breaths in and slowly attune yourself into your heart, calling in all your guides, light council, dragon guides, if you know any. If not, you can still call them in. They're there with you. So I'm sensing the codes that are coming. It is from source. So when we say source, it's any and all aspects of you that recognize the direct connection and that they are source itself. So and then they are assisted by all our guides, particularly some galactic guides that will help us with the energetics of integrating these soul aspects. But before integrating them, we first get familiar with them. So this is a following process. With the light codes coming in from this council, okay, so they say they're forming these council that helps you specifically with this intention we have today here to embody your source embodied aspects multidimensionally. So what you're about to receive does not only apply to your now moment here, but also the now moments of all your multidimensional selves. So in this council, for some of you have called in your Lemurian Sisterhood of the Rose guides, your Syrian council. We're currently, if you listen to this during, when it's published, it is currently just past the 7-7 portal. We're in between the 7-7 and the 8-8-8 portal. So Syrian gateway, lots of these empowerment codes are coming in. I can sense, I think it's for everyone. Every channeler, you'll find them recording, creating these transmission of that are assisted by our Syrian brothers and sisters. And it's quite closely related to the solar codes as well. This is more of the Syrian council coming in, the whale ancestors as well. Holding space for this reunion of soul aspects that have successfully already fully embodied source in their different multidimensional levels. These parts of you are so happy that you choose at this time to meet them and integrate with them and accept them as part of you, part of your reality in this now moment. Hua Aya Ia Italaku Esea Huya Kwa Nanareke. And they want to address, the word empowerment or power, personal power. There is this collective connotation or misunderstanding of the word power because it has been abused. It has been distorted by many who experiment with it. And there's no good or bad, right or wrong, as we know, and it's just people trying out, souls going on their experimental journey with full consent of either parties that are contributing to, certain situation of power abuse. And then there are souls, like perhaps yourself and everyone here, that wish to create a new dynamic to break the cycle of power abuse, to embody more love, and to empower each other by remembering the ultimate source of power is ourselves, that it is already within us. So first we release all these conditioned beliefs in all directions of time, all dimensions, all space, time continuum, all universes, all galaxies of power struggle, disempowerment, lack of love. Take a few deep breaths in here and sigh it out. Something is moving and you can feel it. And that's right. And we also extend this release towards all our lineages in all timelines, all dimensions, all galaxies, all universes. Our council says, look how powerful you are. You, in this moment, can influence all timelines, all aspects. You're influencing the collective by choosing differently or making your choice. So feel this is precisely your power. By the focus of, by deciding what you focus on from this 0 point of creation. Our guide says, feel if there's any part of you that feel any resistance in releasing this. If you do, just breathe. Use your breath, the power of your breath, to just draw in life force energy through your breath and send it to that part of your body or your field or any memories that come up for you, any visions or knowing or senses. Just send it there. Send the love there. Your breath is love from Source, who is infinite, abundance, always providing. You never be out of breath until, the last day you have in this body. But until then, it's free, it's infinite. It's always providing. Sending all this love towards these resistance, and without wanting to change them or switch or without the need to shift them, even just be the witness be the patient's friend, mother, father, that just looking after yourselves. This part of you that needs attention, just witness it. And then for some of us, or in our lineages, there is this addiction to the cycle of abuse, power abuse, or disempowerment. So we are also announcing right now that we release all conditionings, all patterns, all addictions towards disempowerment, power abuse, power struggle, giving away our power, especially giving away our power in exchange for love. That's like the definition of conditioned love that many of us experience when we come to this life, when we grow up, maybe in our family, maybe in society. So we are releasing all of them right now because that does not serve your highest good or the highest good of all. So again, take a few deep breaths and just know that out with your breath, this is released. Your Oceania ancestors of the Lemurian lineage, the golden Lemurian lineage, want to assist you in this process with these song lines, these codes. So keep breathing as you listen and receive. Kula ananona kera kushane manari kishi. Koala edara karashane era enanere shikiria. Kohalaka shikiri. Take a few deep breaths in. The code just now might have awakened something in you. So feel free to come back and listen again and again. And you can journal, might be as a drawing, a doodling that wants to come through, or some understanding or knowing. Maybe it's visuals. So just take notes of them. Kalashia akane. Holy Kalashia. They say that these comes from our very empowered ancestors. So there's a common, I used to be one of them. Like people get this concept that ancestral is all about healing. It's about we knew better than our ancestors because we have evolved. So we're here to kind of save them and undo a lot of the trauma or whatever that is not of unconditional love in our lineage, all the conditionings, right? That can be true to an extent. But then there's also wisdom that passed down from them because they simply are more connected to source, and so that we also inherit. So the code just now was the call to remember all the empowerment codes that is already in our lineage, in our own lineage. So I noticed that my tribe here, thank you for being here. You guys are all from all over the world, so and in different lineage have the different codex, and of course and your galactic lineage as well. There will be a very unique combination of these codes. So, and these, what was just channeled, what just came through, is helping you to tap in or start to awaken these rememberings. So again, feel free to come back and listen a few more times to this. More might come through. Ko maya e, kolasha etai kushaya atase, kuya hata nakare. So to close this out today, after releasing all of these, we are downloading and reconnecting with the empowerment codes. This is going to be, it is going to help you, even though we are from different lineages and have different codexes. We all come back to source at the end, or at the beginning of the day. So take a moment to tune in to the 0 point of creation. Maybe you call it the void, just the beginning and the end, and again the beginning of you, your most original source. As you tune in, you're already there. Allow this energy to be felt all over you, from crown to roots, to every cell, to your aura. Know that you're very safe. Your dragon guides are here to guard you. Your angelic forces, your guides, are here to assist this process and hold space. And you can decide how much you want to feel into this process. So use this dial technique, which is, imagine in front of you there's a dial 0 to 10. 10 being the most intense, 0 being the least. And just adjust however much you want to feel it in this time. And whichever value you tune in doesn't affect how much you receive. You receive 100% no matter what. It's just that at this time, in your body today, your energetics today, how do you feel? In the most comfortable and with ease and grace. With ease and grace. So pick your value and just tune into it. That helps you receive it with the most ease and the most grace at this time. So there is a galactic council which to assist you in receiving these codes from source, from the mother womb of creation. And your dragon guides are also here assisting. Surrender, children, surrender to your source, which is you. The aspects of you that are source. I can feel that Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary's highest perspective is here to help us integrate, and also Yeshua as well, holding space. Kumiona Nikro Ananagera Onanaya Kushane Arukuta Sarikira Ananagere Mother Isis also present. Kumia Lainakia Kuya Ananagere. This is a ceremony, they say. So you are in ceremony right now to reunite with your source, the source part of you. So feel that in this void, in this safe space, this womb of creation, this 0 point of creation, all these aspects of you that are ready to come back in and integrate with you at this time is present right now in front of you. So there may be a few, there may be one, any and how they appear is most appropriate for you at this time. And then you can imagine that your ancestors are also present as they officiate of this ceremony. So however, you can spend some time observing how your ancestor appear to you. For example, what I'm experiencing right now, this ancestor is a shaman from the Brazilian Amazon tribe, I'm sensing. With that look, with that appearance. It might be different for you. If you can't sense it, feel free to borrow mine. So, when you're ready, you can initiate a handshake with these aspects of you. You can do it one at a time. Just reaching out your right hand to whichever aspects that you feel called to approach first, as a gesture of inviting them in to connect with you. And you can ask yourself and also them, do I consent to receive this part of me and fully integrated back to my now moment? You know, if it's yes, you can say out loud. Say out loud often helps. I consent to receive these aspects of me back to my now moment. And then, you know, the other party, these aspects of you will also gesture if they're ready. So they might nod, they may smile at you, or they may also hold out a hand. And then so when both parties are ready, you can shake their hands and then also give them a hug. And then when you give them a hug, you actually feel them merging into you, into your body as pure light. You can observe if this process is with ease and grace or there is some slight resistance. Just whenever you're ready, you're a sovereign being here now, so you can decide which part of you. You can decide when you are ready to receive these part of you. And often if you send love to the part of you that feel resistant, it will help sort of diffuse it or like reassure these part of you that this is very safe. Because this is guided by your soul, by your counsel of pure light and pure love and unconditional love towards you, and for the highest good of you and all here and now. So this is completely safe. And these are just aspects of you, the empowered aspects of you. And then when you feel like you have fully integrated one of them, feel free to also do the same in however way you feel guided to. You can just go up and give them a hug already, or like you can dance around, you know, like twirling till two of you fuse into one. however it wants to happen to you. Or maybe, they turn into a rainbow light and then coming in to your crown and then all the way down to your roots and then diffuse into, every cell in your body. Any creative way. Listen to your own guidance. It will help you to make it the easiest and the most graceful. Keep breathing meanwhile. Breathing will definitely help. And then, if you need a bit longer, you can pause this audio. Or you can just intend that all of these is done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. It is done. It is done. It is done. The process is complete. It is done. And so it is. And blessed be. And all of your ancestors is like congratulating you and clapping. All your guides are clapping, celebrating your reunion with your most empowered selves. And then take a moment to feel in your body. It's important to feel this in our body because that is the embodiment part. How do you feel right now? Take a few more deep breaths in, and then, if you're lying down to receive, you can slowly wiggle your finger, give yourself a hug, and just take your time to feel into how you're feeling right now. What have shifted? You can give it maybe 3 words, or maybe as an adjective to describe your feelings right now. And then the guys say most people will feel it in their core. So you might feel more solid. You may feel there's more energy going around in your central channel. And we also intend, because this is in the void, so everything is done in no time. But if you feel you need more time to fully integrate, we intend that even after this, you will completely, fully integrate everything with ease and grace on all levels outside of the void. Whatever needs to continue will continue till it's completely completed. And then when you're ready, we can thank all the guides. Thank you, the ancestor that officiated the ceremony. Thank yourself because of your sovereign choice. And then you simply come back into your now moment, here and now. In whatever form or way, you're already back to the now moments, back to where you're physically located. Maybe it's your home, in your bedroom. And just feel yourself completely back into your body. Give yourself a hug. You can stand up and feel the ground a little bit. And give yourself a stretch. And feel into your body. And drink plenty of water after this, for sure. It'll help integrate. And just, when you open your eyes, just look at the world around you. Look at your physical reality. Something has shifted. Something, even in the most subtle way, have shifted. You're not the same person you were before listening to this. So allow that to amplify. And remember this. So every time you need, or just, even in any moment of the day, tap back into this now, this feeling now. It's always with you. And now you remember. This is part of you all along. And then when you're ready, just go about your day. Maybe you feel like journaling. Maybe you feel like, taking a bit more time to integrate. Maybe this activation evokes something in you, a new inspiration. And take some time to also feel into how this new, well, quote unquote, new version of you with these realization, these integration. How do you go about your day differently? How do you talk? How do you walk? How do you move? What will you say yes to? What will you say no to? If you're considering, there's something you want to resolve in your life, with this new understanding now, how do you go about it? What shifted? Now you're confident, you feel empowered, you feel secure in trusting yourself, and you trust yourself, and you trust Source. How does these shifts impact your decision making and choices? So these are the journal prompts that you can go into and to solidify and further embody these new energies. And then when you're ready, take action according to that. Thank you very, very much, my family. Thank you once again for spending this time with me in empowerment, in embodying more love for yourself. Your shifts the world. Please know that this is true. So I look forward to co-create with you another time. Please drop in the comments and let me know how you feel. And if you find this useful, please consider making a donation towards this channel. So this helps me keep this channel going and growing and help more people reach these codes and help more people remember. So I want you to know that you're so loved, and your focus and your decision really shifted the world in a positive way. I love you. See you in the next audio. Namaste.